Hey guys, what's good this Monday morning? As you can see, we just matched. The title of this video is His Name is Richie. All right, so Richie is the name of the developer whose name I couldn't remember when I gave this review a glowing, oohing and ahhing, cooing, and generally very, very favorable review. So his name is Richie. That's the title of the review. Richie gets all the props. This is a great promo. I'm not going to go over it in detail, but the pricing is at least within the same area code as reasonable. Certainly reasonable by Season 5 standards. And Season 4 got crazy there for a while. I mean, I remember there was one point where I sat down on a new promo and calculated the math. What would it cost to blast through this with NBA cash? And it was 100,000 NBA cash, which is like 900 US dollars. And that's when when I took a break from the game because it was just ridiculous. So look, the last promo Aaron did a great job on. The main negative there was just that the cost was high. And I'm one of these people who believes in the simple economic concept of diminishing returns. And, you can price yourself higher than demand will allow. And so, if these things are just like the last promo, the road to gold, that was a combination for me of a hard grind plus spending. This promo, I grinded a little, but I pretty much just spent. And then I grinded to get the Suns or the 76ers jersey. But so his name is Richie, and he deserves the props for what might be the best promo of the year. And then Aaron, who maybe had the second best promo of the year. And you got to start wondering, 2 promos in a row that are really good, what does that mean? I mean, it almost sounds like I'm doing a sponsored, EA-sponsored video, right? Like EA would sponsor me based on some of my videos to do anything. But, one of the things I've always said is I will tell you what the truth is as I see it, as I understand it, as I perceive it. And if I think something's bad, I'm going to tell you it's bad. And if I think something's good, I'm going to tell you it's good. And 2 promos in a row, you got to start wondering, are they turning the ship around, on Season 5? Could this be the point we've been hoping for? And I'm getting a little optimistic, which could be the death of me, depending on how things go. But yeah, this is a really good deal. Magic is fully grindable, and if you're willing to really grind hard, you can get Magic pretty quick. I'm facing lots of Magics. I'll probably face them in whoever I matched in gameplay. Now, from a purely selfish and self-centered standpoint, sure, I'd like it to take 8 or 9 days for the grinders to get Magic, so I can pretty much play with him against other non-Magic point guards. But I'm mostly kidding. I think it's a great thing, really, actually, in all seriousness, that if guys are willing to really grind hard, they can get this Magic card in just a handful of days. And if they're somewhat limited in terms of their time commitment because of life, right, they can still finish this promo in 9 days and get Magic. So yeah, boy, I sound like a PR guy for EA, but a 97? All right, at least it's not a 90, right? Nothing wrong with being a 90. If I'm playing a 90, they're going to score 12 points because their AI does what it does ever since August of 2019 in Season 3, when they sought to reduce the percentage OVR advantage and by changing one defensive parameter, what that defensive parameter was, I don't know, but that set loose the law of unintended consequences, and gameplay hasn't been the same since, and that's not in a good way. So we'd best play lest we forfeit. Okay, so he's got Stockton. And it's I wish we'd get rid of the 2-3 zone for the finesse lineup. It's such a pain in the butt. I don't like using it on manual because the center is always wide open when you're when you're playing defense, and I don't like playing it offensively against its AI just because it doesn't match the way I play the game. You know, I get a lot more heavily contested or challenged shots against much taller cards. So there is that. Let's hope we didn't talk too long to forfeit. Me? Talk too long? Say it ain't so, Joe. Say it ain't so. All right. That was a reference to Shoeless Joe Jackson, the Chicago Black Sox. Yes, Black Sox. That's correct. Let's get out of there, Shaq. All right. I played a few showdowns today, and then I decided to put this up, but I've been getting lots of on the lines. Another thing I've noticed, and I'll probably jinx myself, is see on the line. I don't know what's going on. I haven't gotten the random out of bounds in a while. Now, granted, random means random, right? But yeah, it's tough shot, but it goes. I don't know. Did they fix that? I don't know, but I can't even think the last time I had that. Well, not much you're gonna do there. So, yeah, we were all man to man above the free throw line. Get back, bro. What are you doing? Oh, nuts. Okay. Wow. This Stockton has like a 70 contested shot rating, and he just buried a very heavily contested shot. So much for ratings, right? Take it, make it. Get off at Magic, please. That's why you leave your frickin' man wide open. Gosh, I hate the double team. Part of that was my fault, though. Go in. Shoot, here we go. The dreaded final 40 seconds. Everything's going for them now. And I'm playing like crap. I hate this finesse lineup. Wow. I swear he came from nowhere. I mean, he made up a lot of distance. He being Zion to come black that shot. I mean, he just like he was shot out of a frickin' cannon. That's crazy. I just can't get Magic on him. All right, come on, Magic. Wow, almost didn't get that one off. All right. I don't know what my score was. I think that counted, right? Not great, but should be enough. All right, then, real quick, because I've got a busy day at work today. Let's go back to, let's do this. In the last video, I was talking about the high flyer thing. It's not in objectives, it's in The second from the left at the top is one that looks like a little award or medal or whatever. And if you go down to high flyers, and you look at the last one, it says win 10 high flyer event challenges. So we know we're going to have a side promo, high flyers, probably coming up tomorrow. And you can also acquire packs by spending monthly master emblems, which I am not going to do, but you might see it differently, right? And fair enough. But the first one is a chump bet, 2,000 monthly master emblems for a 5% chance at just getting an 83 even. So yeah, that's a chump bet. But then after that, you're going to get a card. It's just, is it going to be an 83? Is it going to be an 84? Or are you going to get super lucky and it's going to be a 91? But to go all the way through these, I'd have to spend 16,000 monthly master emblems right at the end of the month when I'm getting close to wanting to have the maximum amount of carryover. So yeah, that's not for me. I will certainly play the events, but a lot of guys just really love these high flyers cards with special dunk packages. So that's not for me, but it could be for you, right? So maybe you don't care that much about the monthly master and you've got a bunch of emblems. So yeah, there is no absolute right or wrong on how to approach this here game. All right, so just wanted to clarify that. And I did recheck, and yes, the 76ers jersey does not match any game style. We showed that in the last video, but it kind of got confusing because I got confused. But it does, it's still a value, even without matching, it's a valuable jersey because it gives out either a plus 30 or plus 32 total boost because it's GOAT and it's gold, and they very easily, could have made it just a plus 1 GOAT or gold boost, but it's a plus 2 gold boost. So GOAT either boosts 15 or 16 items, I'm not sure. So it's either a 30 or 32 boost. But yeah, it would be helpful if it matched, and I'm sure it was their intent. It was just something didn't get checked in the right box, and they'll take care of that. Don't know what the deal is with the Suns jersey because we still have it. So yeah, his name is Richie, if you didn't know by now, and Richie deserves major props for this promo. Good for spenders, good for no money spent guys, good for grinders and grinder plus low spender, just good for everybody. And that's pretty cool. And that is 2 promos in a row that I would rate, very good to excellent. And that we haven't seen in season 5. So I have some optimism. And that's subject to change, right? Like everything else. But I have some optimism that, look, if nothing else, we're headed in the right direction in the last 2 promos. And so if the team says, okay, hey, this is what's working, and this is what the players like and the customers like, and we're still making plenty of money, and people seem to be content, keep going in the right direction. So yeah, hopefully the ship is starting its slow turn. It was going west, and it was supposed to be going east, and it's headed in the right direction, and that's a really good thing. Because I've certainly been critical of this team in the past and in the past videos, where I thought criticism was justifiable and still think it was justifiable. But on the other hand, when they start to turn it around, and when somebody like Aaron and somebody like his name is fill in the blank, put together back-to-back really, really good promos, you know, you got to say, hey, they're great, and maybe things are changing. Maybe we're headed in the right direction. So um, I just know that if EA keeps the pricing, you know, within the area code of reasonable for spenders, they're going to make more money. Because if I do the spending math and it's too high, I'm not going to spend all that money. I end up doing a grind plus spend. Um, and I think that's probably true for most people who spend. But if it's spendable, you know, I'll just blast through it, right? Um, I have the money to spend, but I'm not just going to throw it away because EA prices something, you know, into the stratosphere. So, yeah, good job, guys. You know, really good job. Good job, Richie. Good job, Aaron. We're headed in the right direction, and no matter how you choose to look at it, that's a good thing. So enjoy your Monday if you're a Monday person, and whether you're enjoying your Monday or suffering through your Monday, try to remember, peace out.